Hey loves, I'm Naturally Curler and welcome to my channel. And yes, I am applying Vaseline to my forehead, my ears, all around areas that could get dyed. And this just kind of protects your head from getting the dye. It's very easy to remove with the Vaseline right there. I'm going to be using Adore Violet Gem, and that is the only color I am going to be using for this tutorial. So I'm just going to pour it into my bowl and I'm going to distribute it in my hair, and then I'm going to sit under the dryer for an hour. Now, this color stood out to me, but since I missed a couple spots on the roots of my head, I was thinking about, because the roots of my head is brown. So for those who don't know, it's like some black has came in, but since it's shadowed, majority of it is still brown. So since I seen a couple brown spots in there that was looking a little reddish because of the pinkish kind of dye in the violet, the pinkish kind of hues in the violet, I was thinking about going back and getting like a darker purple color and just have my roots purple, a darker purple, and my ends this color. But let me know what you think. Should I just keep this color overall, or should I darken my roots more and of a more purple color, and then just let the violet, because you know I'm attracted to bright things, so that's why I went with this color. Even when I'm out in public, I love how bright it is. And I was afraid that the purple might not pick up as bright, because I know from a lot of people who have purple, they always say it doesn't pick up as bright as they would like it to pop on camera when you're taking pictures. So that's why a lot of time people edit their pictures to kind of bring out the colors of their hair, because the camera, if you don't have good lighting, or you're in an area where the light is not that good, it's not going to capture the color at its best. So that's what I'm thinking right now. But that's it. Again, like I said, I missed a couple parts, but it's all good. I'm going to go back and redo it. I'm just trying to think about whether or not I want to darken my roots or not. I'm just not sure at this point. But I combed my hair, combed the product throughout my hair off camera, and I sat under the dryer for an hour. And I will leave everything I used in this tutorial in the description box below. So please, please, please check the description box below, because it's going to have what you're looking for. And again, this color is Adore Violet Gem, and it will be in the description box below. I got this from my local beauty supply store. You can get it from Amazon if your local beauty supply store does not sell it. Adore is pretty much everywhere. It's cheap. But this color was more eye-catching to me than any of the other colors I found in any other store. So I just blew out my hair. I didn't want to wait to stretch it out because I really wanted to see how the color looked. and I absolutely loved it. Again, I'm still, as you can see, some of the blonde is making it look a little, because of the pink, is making it look a little bit reddish because I missed a couple spots. It's like, gosh, I can't seem to get rid of this red. But you can't help what you attract, right? But you can see how violet it is. But if you notice towards my roots area where that brownish is kind of shadowing, it's those are the spots that I missed. I just, you know, sometimes you can't see all your head, and then you get a little lazy when you're doing things yourself. To be honest, but I'm still thinking about if I should darken my roots to dark purple and keep my ends violet, or just keep this color all together, not even worry about it. I'm using the Creme and Gel from Curls, and I'll leave those in the description box below. You can use whatever you want to use. I'm using the Creme for moisture and the Gel for hold. I love Curls products. Like, I absolutely adore it. My favorite out the line would have to be the Blueberry Bliss gel that they have. That's probably my favorite out of their whole collection. But just to give a little, for those of you that always want to know, like, what's my favorite product, I don't really have, like, a set of favorites. Like, I have favorite products out of different, like, brands. Like, with Jane Carter Solution, I love their whole pink product. Like, that's my favorite. And their wrap and roll foam wrap, you know, like a lot of body, I prefer their foam wrap over the liquid product. It's just how it is. But I'm using the white and gray Perm Rods, and I'll leave those in the description box below where you can find those on Amazon. But I got mine from the beauty supply store, and they're at every single beauty supply store. They're all the same length. They're either the white ones or they're gray. Each color has like a different size. So what I mean is, I said length, I meant size. But and you've seen this technique on everybody named Mama do it. I'm just wrapping my hair around the rod because I wanted a curly fro, because I wanted enough shrinkage so I could do a mohawk. This will be my first time actually doing a serious, like, mohawk, because I've done a mohawk before, but I've used certain kind of clips to clip my hair in, and it helped me do a mohawk, but my dog ate those clips. So this is going to be my first time doing a mohawk with bobby pins, which was a struggle, but I was happy on the results, with the results. And that's it. And I let these sit in my hair overnight, and I let it air dry. I didn't add any water because I didn't want any excess water to prevent the drying process to lag on longer, because I didn't know how with this color, like, if it was going to be taking long to dry, like my red and my blonde. But actually it didn't. My purple, my hair dried very quickly. It was dry that morning, and I did my hair that afternoon, which was shocker. I'll say probably like one in the back was a little damp, but other than that, everything else turned out cool. So now I'm just going to separate my hair, and you've seen this part. I use a hair serum, and I'll leave that in the description box below as well, what hair serum I use. I use it from Fantasia, which is my favorite hair serum to use out of everyone. Fantasia just, I don't know, it's something about that product that just slides and glides and actually fights frizz, and it helps me manipulate my curls better if I have, you know, hair that hasn't dried fully. It just seems to really fight the frizz compared to any other product I've ever tried. That is my favorite brand to use, Fantasia. It's not the cheapest, but you can always get the tiny little bottle from the beauty supply store instead of buying a big one. That's like $7.99 or something like that. But it lasts for so long. I had one that lasted a full year. So this is how it looks once I've separated all the curls. This is the shrinkage and everything. And I just had to pick up my pick. And now I'm just going to go ahead and pick my hair and show you how I pick my hair. And I'm just picking from the root, and I'm using a wider hair pick. Now each hair pick is different. A smaller hair pick that's more close together is going to get your roots better, but it will pick out your curls. A wider pick that's bigger and longer is going to pick your curls, but really kind of more separate the curls and not really pull them apart. It's going to allow you to have that volume that you see that's going on right now. And if you're happy with that, that's fine. But for me, I wanted a mohawk. I'm going to be using the edge control from Olive Oil, which is their new, from ORS Olive Oil line, which is their new edge control. And I'm just brushing that in with my little edge control brush. that I brush. It's like one part is a brush, the other part is a comb, and I got that from the beauty supply store as well for like $1 and some change, I believe. I'll leave that in the description box below where you can get that as well. And I'm just pinning my hair in place. I'm using my hands to kind of mush my hair together for placement, to see where I need my bobby pins to be. And I found that to be kind of easier because everybody's head is differently. So, and even when I do my bobby pins like that, I notice that they're still kind of loose. So I end up just going through adding the pins in a horizontal way. And I like the tightness, the grip I got from installing my bobby pins horizontal. And I'm just pinning, I'm pinning the back, I'm pinning everything. To me, honestly, Mohawks look better on, you know, shorter hair. Because when my hair was longer, I hated how my Mohawk looked. I really hated it because it just didn't work. And that's what I'm starting to do with horizontal. And I'm getting a better hold of with the bobby pins, a tighter grip, because you end up having to put so much just to make sure it doesn't feel so loose and it looks right. And this is it. This is the finishing look. I absolutely love this hairstyle. I love the color. Again, let me know if I should just darken my roots or just keep this color as is and there's nothing wrong. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. And what do you think of my new hair color?